get back.
Rolling.
Get back. I got to get back.
Brother gutter.
Get back. I got to get back.
Oh Lord.
Get back.
I got to get back. Rolling.
Get back.
Yeah. Nigga came with the grooves and the vibes too smooth. Had them losing their minds, whole shoes. And the ones who was snoozing, they hopped on the movement. They foolish, I'm cool and I'm fine. Had to tell them hoes,
Get back.
off me, bitch. You ain't telling me I'm handsome, you lost me, bitch. Still rolling. She keep on saying, Kim, you a dog. You gon' either give me a bone or walk me, bitch. You better.
Get back.
Fuck is they saying? Reindeer, bitch, I'm bucking again. Wrote out all of this shit on some paper, put some glue on it and stuck to the plan. They fucking delirious. I had to jump in that water like bitches who fuck on their period. I was there in it, I was now in it, I was then in it, I wasn't hearing it. I'm the greatest, ain't no way around it. Treated beat, that's how I keep it grounded. Tow truck, that's the way that I pound it. Brown liquor, bitch, that's the way you should crown me in. Get back off me, ho. When them niggas throw I hate when they lost me, though. Shit beautiful. Used to be parallel with them, now we perpendicular. What you cross me for, huh? Bitch, back up, nigga. I was hard cocaine, used to crack up with them. Dying laughing, my hands got acne. You won't get a fist bump, I ain't trying to dap up with them. Better know I had to count for something. I ain't giving niggas pounds or ounce of nothing. These niggas like the back of the TV being broke. Why? Cause the shit won't amount to nothing. Better get back, hit again and again like, hit again and again like. Niggas better roll back, back rolling. Yeah, hey, yeah. I'm too handsome to argue with bitches. I don't sweat her like cardigans. Hard to get under my skin when I'm partially distant. Big dog, I'm the shark with the fishes. They know I've been rolling. She agree I'm handsome, I'm glowing. She fucked on my mans and I'm knowing. He told me that pussy get deep. How deep is we talking? Deep is Maya Angelou poem. So I had to get back. Watch out, ho. I'm putting work in. Fuck, I wanna clock out for. Pulled up, getting head in the back of the whip from a bitch. What the fuck I wanna hop out for? I'm a pretty nigga with the looks to prove it. Telekinetic, bitch, I got the looks to move it. I can pull any bitch that I want. This shit is like driving. Bitch, I got the look to do it. Hey, all the niggas jump ship on me. When they took gymnastics and try to flip on me. Trip on me. Treat me like hummus and dip. Had my pride shot and empty the clip on me. But I'm still on top like a sunroof. Shitting on a nigga is some shit I couldn't undo. Fly bitch out, she don't fuck, she get unflew. Hit him with the 1-2. This is what it come to. Tell them niggas get back. Nigga.
Get back.
Had to tell a bitch get back. Bitch.
What is poppin' players? That was a little ditty that I like. It's called Get Back by Akeem Ali. Kimi Casanova, if you ain't know. So we're going to start this off, of course, by me just giving, I'm just going to give Hussy about like 5 minutes. And then after that, I'm about to sit here and get up into some prank calls or whatever. Oh, it looks like this camera is better. This is actually the camera from my phone. I didn't know it could connect like this. And it looks like it came out cool. You can actually see that I didn't shave. Ain't that the bitch? What's going on, Tony Tone? That's my nigga right there. If you don't get no bigger, you've been gone for a little minute. All right, so we're gonna start this off, right? So first of all, Hussy. Shut the fuck up, Sam. So first of all, Hussy, you don't have no room calling anybody immature when you can't have a proper discussion with anybody. You constantly just resort to childish name calling anytime that you get into it with anyone. Now, when I do it, it's because I don't take the person seriously. When you do it, it's when something serious is actually going on. Instead of, actually responding to things that people say to you, you constantly just bring up other things that they've done or how they excuse something or some other little bullshit to try to point out hypocrisy, but you never actually address anything that anyone ever has to say about you, which is wild to me, right? I come on here to bullshit, and everybody knows I'm on here to bullshit. I don't lie about the reason why I'm on here, right? So on the second thing, I don't get a check every month from the government. So anytime that you see me with cigarettes, I don't know if you see this, but you can't get menthols in California. I pay a pretty penny to get those. If I always got cigarettes, if Where's my tweeds at? If I always got tweeds, right? Oh, look like I'm getting low. If I always got weed, and if I always have alcohol, how am I broke? And if I don't stream that much, it's not like anybody around here is giving me any money, right? Because I'm not streaming. Fuck you, Sam. Of course, you smoke Newports. So another thing, I don't want to hear shit about the racism thing when you're resorting to calling me a day laborer. Hussy, do you know that I'm Latino? Do you know that it's disrespectful and racist for you to call me a day laborer, somebody who's Latino? Did you know that? This isn't like the calling somebody hairy and calling her a camel and all that. You understand that it's not okay to call somebody who's Latino a day worker and a laborer and all that other shit, right? I'm not Mexican. I don't know if you knew this, but okay, whatever. So what's another thing? What's another thing that we could address? You are absolutely fucking stupid. Don't ever in your life try to act like, oh, I'm more educated than you. Hussy, nobody goes to you and ever comes from a stream of yours and says, wow, I really learned something from Hussy. You're not insightful. You've never been educated. You've never talked about anything important. All you ever do is just go over genre. You don't know how to tackle anything important. You also don't know how to stay away from things that you aren't very knowledgeable on. It's exactly like how I showed how stupid you were yesterday when you're like, Yato doesn't read. And I have books like sitting right here. Just sitting here. Because I read. I don't know if y'all knew this, but I actually read. I'm not one of them black folks who don't. I actually read. I kind of feel sorry for you, Hussy. Like, it must suck being an only child and not having that much family, because I think that like people like that don't really learn their order in life. Like, you don't know what a pecking order is, right? So in my family, I'm a middle child. I'm not the oldest, right? And I'm not the youngest. So I'm the youngest for my mom, but I am the middle child for my dad. And I had to take care of my little brother. I had 2 older sisters, and I also have a baby sister. You learn exactly where the fuck you're supposed to be at. It doesn't matter if I'm 33 years old. If I tell my brother something, he's going to respect me enough to listen to what I got to say and go about his business the way that I told him. Not because I'm scary or some other shit, but because he understands that I know more than him and I'm always looking out for his best interests, right? There would never be a reason for my brother to ever flip on me. If I could sit there and put a quete in my brother's face, and if the police come, he's not going to tell on me. When somebody sits there and flips on you just because they're mad at you, they never really fuck with you in the first place. The fact that you sit here and you start immediately saying things that Tragic says and immediately start saying things that Monty says lets me know that you're full of shit and that you're a fake ass person, right? Because if we look at you going over the stream that me and Monty did, right? You're going to be saying the exact opposite of the things that you're saying now. But now look at you. Well, Yado's wearing a fucking flannel in the summer. I'm in fucking California, you dumbass bitch. I said that a bunch of times. What do you mean, you're wearing a flannel in Vegas? I'm in California. There's a beach over here. If you look behind me, you will see that my blinds were blowing open because the wind was so strong. Stop making up shit, Hussy. You always make up shit and say a whole bunch of dumb shit. And guess what? We're fucking tired of it. We are tired of it. I could really sit here and drag you, but I'm gonna let you sit there and continue to rage because you actually don't know how to make any good points. All you're gonna sit there and do is try to make fun of me with baseless accusations about things that you don't know about because you don't know if I work, you don't know where I live at, you don't know shit about shit, and because you don't, you're gonna sit there and talk shit about Nova. And then make up things about me and use stuff that the bodega says. And you look fucking stupid because why would you sit there and use bodega talking points? All of a sudden the bodega is right. So now what they say is true? Is that what it is? Okay. You're fucking stupid. you're a fucking idiot. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And it's you can go back to like smoke arenas or whatever. Like, I've been saying the same thing over and over again. You're also racist. I told you this when we went over it on the smoke arena. You're also racist for constantly telling Vidal that she's not black. And then as soon as you fell out with her, you also started saying that she was Indian, which is also a bodega talking point. So this ain't even the first time that you did this. So whatever. Anyway, back to our regular schedule program, because nobody cares about Hussy that much. We all know that he's just going to sit there and point fingers and make a bunch of baseless ass accusations sounding fucking stupid. So we're going to get back to the funny, because I actually try to sit here and make people laugh, whether it's laughing at me or laughing at what we're going on, right? Instead of sitting here constantly whining and bitching and crying on stream. So anyways, here's a couple little prank calls that we're going to go over, folks. This is Nephew Tommy. If you never heard of him, he is a co-host, I think, on the Steve Harvey show. Steve Harvey has been on radio for like some years. This is something that, if you don't know who like any LA DJs are, Big Boy does this a lot. Maybe next time we'll go over some of the Big Boy ones. He always uses the same name, and he's fucking hilarious. Let me know if we can.
Hello? Hello, am I sweet to Terrence? Yeah, man, it's easy. Hey, man, listen. Well, do me a favor, dude. When your girl is at my house, quit calling her interrupting us, man. Whoa. Who? Is this Terrence? First of all, yeah, this Terrence, but who am I speaking with? This Rocky right here. But ain't Davita your girl? Yeah, Davita my girl, but Rocky who? Okay, is the last digits of your phone 6621? Is that the last 4 digits?
Uh-oh, looks like he clocked him. These are the best pranks to go over, because somebody calling and being like, hey, your girl over here busy is fucking hilarious. I found out recently that it's just funny to hear other people cuss people out when they think that they're speaking in private. This is your phone number? How the you got my number, man? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, when your girl over here visiting me, I need you to pull up on calling her. So I see people are asking me to drag Monty. I already did that for free. And now Monty has to pay me in order for me to drag him again. He wasn't really a good opponent, and it was kind of a weak stream, in my opinion. So I'm sorry, Monty, but you're gonna have to pay. Dude. First of all, my girl Vita, she ain't over there visiting you. Yeah, no, she right here. And you keep calling. You just got through calling her. You done called her 3 times. In the last 30 minutes, you done called her 3 times. Right, Monty owed me $50 for that bus. At your house? No, she ain't at work. She right here. How come I'm looking at your number in her phone? I tell you what, put a on the phone then. No. See, well, we not on the phone. No, I'm not putting. Yeah, see, Vidal knows better, because if Vidal ever sent me a super chat, I dox her like in a hot second. I tell everybody her name and how old she is and everything. She already knows what's up. On the phone. The bottom line is this, man. Quit disrespecting me when she over here. I mean, disrespecting you, dog. First of all, you disrespecting me. Number one, I ain't got daytime minutes. All right. Number two, when I'm calling her, I'm calling to speak with her. Did he say I ain't got daytime minutes? How old is this? Everybody has daytime minutes now. I mean, disrespecting you, dog. First of all, you disrespecting me. Number one, I ain't got daytime minutes. All right. Number two, when I'm calling her, I'm calling to speak with her. If she right there in front of you, dog, put her on the phone right now, straight up. I'm not putting her on the phone. My conversation with you is about this. You got to learn to respect me. If she hanging out with me, don't be calling her while she hanging out with me. I know this your girl and everything, but she hanging out with me right now. It's funny because, you know, when dudes try to play like they hard and dog, do you know who the I am? Do you know who I am? As far as I know, your name is some punk named Rocky. But you damn right. I'm Rocky. I'm Terrence. All right. Oh. I do have a Cash App, Daria. I I am gonna say though, because I'm actually using my phone as the camera. If you send it through, I'm gonna have to turn my camera off. And I don't know if it's gonna come back on though. I don't know how to manually do that. It just does it automatically for me. And I figured that, you know, for once, you guys could get like a better camera, I guess. So you can see how ugly I really am.
That's right, number one. Number two, well, my girl Vita at, you call her Davita. I call her Vita. Put Vita on the phone right now, because I'm liable to call her three-way, and we can talk this right now, just see if she at work or she with you.
Hey, dog, bottom line is if you call at the end of the day, the phone's sitting right here in my house, I'm just going to be sitting here looking at it. That's it.
Okay, see, I hate when trying to call my bluff, dog. Like I told you who the I am, all right? Terrence don't around like that. Vita don't around
no,
like
go
that.
ahead and laugh.
She is at work. You got that, bro?
Okay, here's what I'm going to tell you. For the next 2 hours, don't call Vita or Davita's damn phone number, because you interrupting what I got.
I feel him, though. Like, I understand that y'all together and all that, but we over here doing something. And whatever y'all got going on is between y'all. Stop interrupting my time with your wife.
What's going on over here?
You threatening me for the next 2 hours, dog? First of all, I told you I don't have much time on my phone. I don't have daytime minutes like that.
Your little punk ass need to get some real minutes. All right, get some unlimited on your phone. So what I'm trying to tell you is this right here. Vita's over here for the next couple hours. Don't be calling this damn phone no more. That's what I'm telling you.
I tell you what, I'm going to hang the phone up right now, and I'm going to call her number back. If your answer the phone, and if I hear her in the background, it's going to be a bloodshed. Straight up.
Hey, let me explain this to you before you call this other line. You ain't when you call this other line, we still ain't answering it for the next 2 hours. Me and Vita busy. You understand that?
No, who
busy.
are you?
I'm Rocky, man.
And where the are you calling from?
I'm calling from my house. Vita just over here.
No. Your name, dog. Who are you? And where?
No, dog, this got to be old, because he's talking about I ain't got no daytime minutes, and then Rocky's talking about I call from my house. Don't nobody call from their house.
Where are you calling from? Because I don't think you understand who I am, dog.
Nobody got a house phone.
So am I finna find out today who you are, dog? You ain't got no gas and you ain't got no minutes. What the hell you finna do?
Man, let me go ahead and hang the phone up, like I said, because I'm a man.
Hey, tell me, is he wrong though? Is he wrong? You ain't got no minutes and you ain't got no gas. What are you really gonna do? What, you gonna shoot me? You probably ain't got no bullets.
My word, I'm gonna call right back. If you about your take the phone up when I call back, then it's gonna be on. Hello?
I told you we wasn't answering your call, man. Didn't I?
Yeah, look, dog, I done told you. Look, first of all, Rocco, who the you are? Look,
Rocco, where the fuck you
doing with you?
I told you, Vita was just over here chilling for a minute.
That's how you know he mad, because he know what that man name is. He know exactly what that man name is.
Man, okay?
Vita ain't over there chilling, dog. She's supposed to be at work, man.
Okay, I understand.
No. I don't play this. All right, I told you before when I hung up and said that I'm gonna call back. You don't up.
Actually, Alibis, if I remember right, it was 7 o'clock if you had AT&T. I think AT&T was the only ones doing that, but for everybody else, it was 9. Right? It was 9 o'clock, and then some people were offering 7. I think it was AT&T. I remember we switched over to AT&T.
Because now I've seen some truth, y'all, for real. What the she got doing with you, man?
Hey, man, I told you, man, we just talking right now for the next 2 hours. But what I'm saying is you can't just keep calling, interrupting. Every time I look up, the phone ringing, and it's you.
Interruption, dog. I'm calling my woman. She's supposed to be at work, and you trying to tell me she over at your house.
I ain't trying to tell you. I told you.
If I find out that got something to do with you or anybody else because she over there, she's supposed to be at work, how the we gonna force and she over there with somebody else?
Hey, man, listen. Don't worry about none of that.
Oh, you with the wrong. Now, Rocky, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll be 6 dots on your body if I hear anything, and if I find my over there at your house, that, dog. Who the is this for real?
Hey, you want to know who this is? Cause see, you dealing with a real one over here. You understand that?
Well, you can't be as real as me, partner. Who the is this?
This right here for real, for real. This nephew Tommy, Steve Harvey Morning Show. Terrence, you just got pranked by your girl Vita, man.
Wow.
What makes it even funnier is when he tells them, "Oh yeah, you got pranked," and then they have to go from 10 back down to a 1 and be like, "All right, man, you funny, yeah, you funny, you got me, bro, you got."
Hey, no, man, on some real.
Okay, I can't.
This is nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your girl, Vita, got me to prank phone call you.
Vita gonna mess around and get kicked out the apartment. No, she like to play too many games. Is she there, man?
No, man, your girl at work, dog.
First of all, this is gonna be on the radio because see, I was about to get emotional, man. And you laughing,
I was about to get emotional.
Wow. Okay.
I got one more thing to ask you though, boss. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So that's the first one. Don't worry, we got like 2 or 3 more. This is gonna be a short one, folks. This is gonna be a short one. Really, I just came up here to talk shit a little bit and then go over these videos because these shits is fucking hilarious. I like going over some of the things that I find hilarious with the rest of y'all because I feel like it's a lot funnier if we laugh together, which is corny, but fuck y'all.
Hello.
Man, I speak to Boogie.
Dog nut.
Hey, Boogie, this KB. Let me ask you something, man. How you get out of jail before Marcus got out of jail?
What's going on, Gemma?
How y'all go to jail at the same time, but you get out a month before him and he's still in?
We fuck it up. No, don't fuck up.
In there.
Hold on. Who is this?
This KB, this Marcus' brother.
See,
Tell
look,
me
this
how
is
you get out
exactly
of jail,
happens
but
when
Marcus
you have Peanuts internet, but you don't have people sending you $100, $200 to pay for it. Y'all need to send it through. Y'all need to fucking. Now I'm over here begging like Hussy. Y'all need to send it through. My internet is fucked up. I need $300 in order to get my internet working.
still in there, and you've been out over a month now. They say
hold
you.
Hold on.
No, they say you snitching, Boogie.
Snitching.
That's what's going on. You up in there snitching.
Hold on, brother. Hold on. You slow it down. Slow it down a little bit, man. Hold up. Yeah, nigga, you know what? I really don't need to be having this conversation with you, but you coming at me like this, motherfucker. It's called bail. Shit.
How you out on bail, but Mark is still in there? Tell me that, Boogie.
Man, how you gonna call me with bullshit? You know what? I ain't finna trip with you, but you now fuck this. Hold on. Let me pull those. Right?
Yo, the fact that somebody would even call you and be like, "Hey, I think you was snitching. How the fuck you out?" I'd be so mad.
You want to know what happened?
All I know is they the one saying you the one that snitched on my brother, and that's why he's still in there and you out.
I don't know where you getting this from, but I'm gonna tell you what. I had to go to work. I need to get the fuck out of there. But you ain't hear me. I went to jail too.
You know what, Boogie? You gonna mess around and get your ass whooped, man.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
You been out there snitching. That's why you out, and my brother Marcus is still in there.
You know what? know what? It's called bail, motherfucker. That's what it's called. It's called bail. I had to goddamn go to work. I don't know what you tripping on.
All I'm tripping on is that the fact that you out and my brother ain't out.
So no, none of these are serious. They're taking real life situations, but he's embellishing on what happened, right? So I'm guessing that this guy really did go to jail, and there really is another guy named Marcus who's still in jail, but I'm pretty sure that he didn't snitch on him and he did get out on bail.
Still in there.
You know what? Since you run around here like a little bitch like he is, let me tell you what happened. All I want to do was go get me a goddamn beer. I jump in the car, and then I was getting your mama some cigarettes. So how you coming at me like that?
Okay.
I jump in the car with them, and them niggas gonna start blaze up one. I told him, nah, dog, put that out. We just going around the corner. But now, he start putting it out in the car. He throw the shit out the window. Now we get pulled over. Hell yeah, I jumped out the car, told it all. I don't got shit to do with this.
Who was smoking, you or Marcus?
I don't even smoke, dog. I had to go to work. I go to work. I can't deal with that. I told them dudes to put it out.
You can always tell when a black nigga is telling the truth when he tells you, I had to go to work. I ain't do none of that shit. I went to work or I had to go to work. Anytime they start talking about work, that means that they weren't concerned with anything that you had going on. They aren't concerned about nothing else. They weren't trying to do nothing else. They were trying to stay out of trouble and take their ass to work.
Laws pulled over, they searched the damn car. How the hell you gonna be riding like that and laws pulled over, pull you over? They pop open the trunk. You got a big ass speaker box back there with no damn wires on. How the hell you figure I'm a snitch? It don't take no damn rocket scientist to know you got something. You packing some shit back there? Hell yeah, I got out there. Man, them niggas had me in there drinking water out of fucking toilet. Man, don't come at me like that. You want to come in, you know exactly where I'm at. Shit.
So just because they got you up in there drinking water out of the toilet, you going to come up and start snitching on everybody. That's why Marcus still in there now, because you snitched out everybody.
You know what? You damn right. You damn right. I had to go to work. Hell.
He said, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I did snitch on that nigga. Fuck Marcus. He a bitch. I'm not getting in trouble for that, nigga.
Hell, I used all my damn money trying to get out there on some bullshit.
Oh, that can't be about you got to go to work. That can't be about you got to have some heart somewhere, dog.
Shit.
All right. Thank you, Daria, for the cash app. She says check DMs or chat for 30-second funny link. And also I give you your wrench. I did it while I had the chance. Go back, nigga. Oh, and thank you, Alibis, for the cash app. She says, acquire a trabajo, you bum nigga. Not a trabajo.
Come at me like that, nigga. If you gonna do the shit, do it. Don't put me in it. I was just going to the store.
Can I say something to you, man? I want to look.
You know what? You can't say. Let me shoot you something. Since you gonna be the middleman, let me shoot you a thing or two. Tell your brother, just don't drop the soap.
No, he ain't gonna drop the soap. I'm gonna make
sure.
I'm gonna make sure my brother listen to me, motherfucker.
No.
Well, he just went above and beyond. Now he's getting to be disrespectful. He's like, fuck that. This nigga talk about I'm snitching, well, that nigga better not drop the soap.
No.
What the fuck I'm gonna tell you, dog? And I'm gonna tell you this shit.
What you got to tell me? What you got to tell me?
I'm gonna tell your boss everything about you, and then you're gonna lose your little damn job.
Oh no, it can't be. You can. No, you know what?
What you stuttering for? What you stuttering for?
I can't believe you calling me with no shit like this. Just lose my motherfucking number. Don't call me no motherfucking more behind this bullshit.
Can I say one more thing to you, man? I'm gonna say that, and then I'm gonna get off the phone with you.
What, nigga? What you got to say?
This nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you just got pranked.
Oh man, you motherfucker.
Boogie, you
motherfuckers didn't do me like that, dog. You know this ain't nothing to play with. This ain't nothing really to play with, dog. You know what? I listen to you, man. Yeah, I just know.
All right, so we're gonna take a quick commercial break because Daria has sent us some of the funnies, And if y'all don't know, Daria likes to bless us every now and then with a little bit of her humor, which is why she's always allowed over here. Which is why, for the most part, anybody is. I know Capone Boxer got mad because somebody timed her out or whatever last time. I didn't do that. And I told you at the beginning of the stream, you know, sometimes some of my mods, they're assholes, and they might time you out. Sometimes it happens. I tell them not to or whatever, but they don't listen to me. And to be honest, I'm not going to take their wrench. So sorry. It happens. All right, so let's get into Daria's video. It's called Hussy versus Yado. Was it throw the flannels in the garbage and eat?
You need to stop wearing long sleeve button down flannel shirts in Las Vegas in the fucking summertime. Go all the way up. Go all the way up Vidal's ass. That's where you belong. Maybe she bought you that ceviche yesterday that you were because I don't even know when the last time you ate, bitch.
Bet. Hey, this is fucked up because that's exactly what I'm doing right now. Bet. That was simple but great. Yeah, you dumbass. I'm not in fucking Las Vegas. I've said this 1,000 times. And then you're going to start saying the same thing as Monty, of all people. While everybody was sitting there saying, Monty's not that good at dragging, then you're going to use the same type of drag that he used. You're wearing a long sleeve shirt. Yeah, that's a huge drag. Do we really want to talk about clothes, Hussy? I don't think we do. But anyways, let's get back to the funnies. The Doug funnies. Boop, boop. Yeah, and I never eat just because, you know, I don't do streams constantly talking about eating and shitting and then showing everybody how I can't cook while putting no seasoning on my food. Fuck out of here. Let's see you make some ceviche. You know what, Hussy? I want to see you spell vexatious litigant live without looking up on the internet or the dictionary or anything. Spell vexatious. That's what I want to see.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to
do it, Monty.
I'm trying to reach Frida Jackson.
This is Frida, and who is this?
This is my you don't know me. My name is Lonnie Bennett, and I know I wanted to call you. I've been trying to get your phone number actually for like about the last about 2 weeks now.
80,000 seconds.
Get on with it because I'm on lunch.
Oh
right
my
now,
God!
I need lunch, and I need you to come on with.
Okay. Now, is your husband is
you were supposed to do it for that long.
Gerald Jackson.
What is your name again?
My name is Lonnie Bennett.
Okay, and you asking about my husband. Now, what about Gerald? Yes, that's my husband.
Okay. Well, see, the problem I'm having, Miss Frida, is that I looked through my wife's cell phone about 2-3 weeks ago, and I found out that this actual phone number belonged to your husband named Gerald, and he been text messaging her.
Stop right there. Stop right there.
Wait a minute, but see, let me finish though. He been text messaging her different text messages and stuff about he want to meet up with her and how she looked the other day and stuff like this here. But then even worse than this here is he done sent some pictures of himself, some naked pictures on
Not some naked pictures.
on the cell phone.
Baby, please.
So,
baby, please. No, sir. Not Gerald. I know not Gerald. Because if anything, if he texting anybody, it need to be an employer about a job. I know he ain't. I know he's not telling me. Who, baby? Who is your wife?
It look like
What's your name again? What's your name again?
My name is Lonnie
in the same
Benny,
position. Look like he getting shit for not having a job either. Gerald, get you a job, brother. Get you a job, Gerald.
my wife name is Denise. Denise Bennett.
Denise. That ain't registering with me. I don't. We pretty much have an open relationship where we kind of communicate and.
They got an open relationship.
No Denise.
Okay,
We
let me ask
hang
you
out
this.
together. I don't know Denise.
Do your husband's last 4 digits on his phone is 6822?
Yeah, that would be Gerald's last 4 digits.
Okay, see, that's what I'm saying. Man, I'm not trying to call you, I'm disappointed in my wife because of these text messages and these pictures and stuff. I'm the one, that's why I say, okay, I need to call this man wife right here and see what, do she even know it?
I need you to wait a minute, back up, baby. Be quiet for a minute. Look here, okay. Denise Bennett, you're Lonnie Bennett, Denise Bennett. Okay, where they supposed to have met at? What? Because we used to go everywhere together when we go. First of all, the motherfucker don't work. Let's go there. He does not work. So
Gerald don't. Okay, so
I don't know where it is when he got with.
This is what happens when your feelings are hurt. When you think someone's cheating, right? So she's like, I was already putting up with this nigga not working, and now this nigga's cheating. We had an open relationship, but this nigga's not telling me if he fuck. Okay, say less.
When he leaves the house, we're together. So where did they meet? How did they meet 2 weeks ago? You say? Because I'm listening to you now. You got my attention.
Okay, but see, right, I don't know if they met 2 weeks ago. I just found him in the cell phone 2 weeks ago. That's what I'm saying. Now, if you saying he don't work, then evidently it must be during the day while you gone or something. I don't do. I mean, you say you on your lunch break right now?
Yeah. And where is your wife right now? Wait a minute. Do you know where your wife is right now?
Rules for thee, not
well,
for
she's
me,
supposed
bitch.
to be at work right now.
And you know what? I just called this motherfucker. He told me he was going to get in the tub. And when I called back, it was taking him long. He used it. Okay. Okay. If I ain't have to go back in this hospital, baby. See, Where's your wife? I need you.
Hold on. What if Gerald... No, because Gerald is the one that probably put them up to this. But I was about to say, what if Gerald was actually cheating? What if he actually is cheating?
You got 3-way. I need you to call your wife. We need to see where your wife is.
I don't have a 3-way. Well, see, my wife works at a wait a minute. Do y'all have?
Yeah, you know what that okay
kids?
Okay.
Yeah, we got kids.
Okay.
And that's my problem. That's why I'm so goddamn upset. I'm working all goddamn day. I get up at 4 a.m. to make sure I got everything prepared for the whole day. Got to get the kids. We have 3 kids, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
Okay.
We have
Now,
kids.
Is he the one? Because see, I probably because my wife works at a daycare. Do he drop them off at a daycare?
Don't start, you baby. It's getting deeper. If I get to this motherfucker,
getting sticky.
Let me tell you something.
It's getting real sticky,
baby. What daycare does your wife work at, baby? Because I see. Don't start me. Yeah, he dropping them off.
Okay.
Yeah. If you tell me tonight, baby, just tell me. I swear, Lonnie, don't play with me.
She is now. She's been at this place called Little Children's Academy for
You are
for a long
fucking lie. You better not tell me this non-working motherfucker is fucking with the bitch that's supposed to be watching our kids.
You know why she's really mad? Because I guarantee you there was a broad in there that he was like a little bit like too nice to. And she was like, you better watch your fucking self. I seen you in there talking a whole lot to that bitch. And she knows exactly who should no, I shouldn't say she knows. She has an idea of who she thinks it is.
See, I'm already I'm already upset and been upset about this here for I've been holding it for the last 2 weeks. I've been holding it, ain't said nothing to Denise.
Why are you holding it? Your ass is crazy. Why is you holding? You should have been called me. This some bullshit. Oh, this some bullshit. Because Jared, when he get his ass, let me tell you something. I get up at 4 every.
No, Daria, nobody's getting mad on my behalf. If you see somebody that looks like they're angry on my behalf, I guarantee you they're playing. Guarantee it. Nobody stick up for me. Everybody hates me.
Every goddamn morning. And this motherfucker, I get up, prepare for the
you
day.
all soft.
Kids ready. I leave the kids. I have to be to work for 6:30 every morning. I get to that damn hospital. I slave all goddamn day. Then come home and slave for him. Try to make sure he feels good as a man, although he's not working. You know, it wasn't his fault he got laid off.
You made sure that everybody knows he's not working.
Although he's not working. Because, y'all don't feel too good when you're not working. So I wanted him to feel good. I tell the kids, it's going to be okay.
I'm going to let you know right now. If you get caught cheating, at least have a job. Because you're going to hear this over and over and over again. But that nigga ain't working. He got the nerve to cheat.
Have a fucking good Christmas. But I bet you this motherfucker got that bitch something for Christmas.
Wait a minute now, because that bitch is my wife. Don't be bitching her. She's my wife, not shit.
Wait a minute. Now, but wait a minute. God damn it. See, I told you was ignorant because, see, you should have been calling me long ago. Let me tell you how you ignorant, too. See, she's a bitch, first of all, because she said she too goddamn dumb. She should erase that shit out of her phone. She don't know how to play the goddamn game. And she fucking with my husband, and he's sending her naked pictures. He ain't got shit to be so.
If you guys heard the Rev and Shani back and forth, this is exactly who Shani was trying to sound like when she was saying, This is what pissed Rev off so much.
But no goddamn way. It ain't worse. Trust me. It ain't worse on. I was just with him because he was a good man. I guess my ass is dumb too. Oh, when I get home, this
listen. I was gonna ask you this here because I was.
Motherfucker is don't ask. What the fuck do you want to ask? What can you ask me? You just told me this motherfucker here is fucking with your wife. Some bitch named Denise. Yes, bitch. That's what I said. Her name is Denise. And this is the bitch that's watching the twins. Baby, we have twins. Do you hear me?
Well, let me say this here to you, Frida. That's what I want to say. Because I mean, I'm just as mad as you is about this here. I'm thinking, maybe if maybe me and you could kind of hook up and well, what you
can we hook up? Wait a minute. First of all, you hit me with all.
Denise the Menace is fucking hilarious. Not Dennis the Menace, but Denise the Menace.
And then you want to ask me, can we see that bitch not satisfying you? That's why she's a bitch. She's a dumb bitch.
Well, you might as well go on and send me some pictures. If he's sending pictures to her, you might as well go on and do that.
You know what? This is a bunch of bullshit. I promise you. And you don't really want to be with her either. She gonna cheat, so you think you gonna make it right with cheating? All y'all motherfuckers crazy. And when I get to jail, and I bet not see your wife either, because I promise you.
He said, well, since your old man and my old lady is sleeping together, how come we don't bump ugly? She got hot. She said, you got me fucked up.
No, I'm his fucking wife. I see that bitch every morning. Now I know who the fuck. Yes, I know it.
Can I say something else to you?
See, I told you. I told you. You hear her? She said, I know exactly who it. She said, I know exactly who that is. She already has somebody in mind.
I'm his fucking wife. I see that bitch every morning. Now I know who the fuck. Yes.
See, now I know who the fuck.
Can I say something else to you?
I don't need you to say a motherfucking thing.
Can I say one more thing?
What the fuck do you need to say?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your husband, Gerald Jackson.
This is some bullshit. Let me tell you something. That motherfucker got to there to be pranking me. He needs to be trying to find a goddamn job. He don't want. This is some bullshit.
He told me. He said my work.
This shit pissed her off. Even at the end of it, she's like, instead of playing pranks, this motherfucker need to find his ass a job. Is she related to Monty? Seemed like she related to Monty. Uh-oh. Then my shit's
my wife worked down at the hospital. He said, right now I'm in between jobs. I'm looking for a job. He gave me the whole spiel. He told me the daycare, everything. He told me every single thing. He said, but let me tell you something. He said, it don't take long to push my wife buttons, and trust me, the floodgate gonna open up.
Baby,
it didn't take but 5 seconds for you to get
my nerves bad. I ain't got this motherfucker. I'm going to get it. When I get home, his non-working ass. I goddamn it, I ain't cooking tonight.
No, with his non-working ass. Well, folks, it has come to the end of the stream. I only had a couple little videos that I really wanted to play. And like I said, I just wanted to come on here and address a couple of things that Hussy was saying. Hussy's a fucking idiot. He's fake. He's mad because people called him out for saying that he would never be on panel with certain. But when someone threw money in his face, he of course showed integrity, and he would put them people on panel. And to be fair, I'm not really surprised. He's never shown that he's had integrity ever. So I don't know why you guys spotted him. No, Vicky. I do have a PayPal, but Madi's like the only person that uses it because she can't use that. Like I put up like my PayPal for people like in secret if they're from like Canada or if they're from like Japan or somewhere where they can't really use PayPal. But I usually don't put it out there because it has my name and stuff on it. Because yeah, you know how that goes. But I mean, you don't really have to send me nothing. I actually other name, of course. No offense, but I know Monty for a while, and I know for a fact that she's not going to drop my stuff. Oh, you're Canadian. I need a business PayPal account. I guess I can see about that. Maybe doing the business one for my Canadians and other folks who can't really use Cash App. But anyway, like I was saying, Hussy, stop being such a little salty bitch. Anytime somebody doesn't agree with you, you get your panties all up in a bunch. You completely misconstrued what I was even saying. Like, nobody was saying that you didn't get swatted. I was explaining to you why Vidal doesn't think that you were swatted. And I also told you this on panel. So I really don't understand how you got anything misconstrued at all whatsoever. It shows that you have a huge comprehension problem. And I think that's kind of what happens with a lot of the people that are on here, is that you guys have fucking comprehension problems. You don't understand what you're hearing. Somebody can say, I've seen this on Twitter. This is actually like a little Twitter meme. Someone can be like, I love pancakes. And you guys will be like, so why do you hate waffles? What the fuck is why do you keep saying that you hate waffles? Nobody fucking said that. You just make up shit. And then you wonder why people don't rally behind you anytime that you have a problem. It's because of this shit. It's because you sit there and you make up things. You lie. Why are you lying about me and my life and what goes on in my life? You don't know shit about me, Hussy, at all. Why are you lying about Vidal? You don't know shit about Vidal. You come on here and you just start using the same little bullshit talking points that other people use. The people who don't like the person that you're going against. If somebody doesn't like Irate Alex, you're going to start using the stuff that they say about Irate Alex. Somebody don't like me, you're going to use Bodega and Monty talking points. If somebody don't like Alibis, you're going to start using the talking points that they say about her. You do the same shit over and over again, and it's fucking tiring. You're a lolcow. You have a cycle. And just like I told you before, when you keep doing bullshit, people are going to keep coming at you. So next time, you should probably work on shutting the fuck up. Should just let me sit there and do my stream. But of course, because you're a fucking weirdo, you sit there and you review yourself. Who the fuck reviews themselves? You guys don't think that that's a little cringe? I would never sit there and go over like the video that I did with me and Monty. I already said what I had to say on panel. I'm not gonna go back up there and just agree with myself. Like that's the biggest circle jerk I've ever seen in my life. Like you're basically just jacking yourself off. That shit's weird. Giving yourself the biggest pat on the back ever. But anyway, as always, folks, if you don't know, we aim to please. And if you're not subbed and if you don't like the stream, then you're probably just going to miss out. And you don't want to miss out. So we're up out of here, folks. I'll see y'all next time. Uh-oh, that's not the thing. Do the thing. There it is.
Missing out, missing out, missing out, missing out, missing out, missing out, missing out. I just got off. I'm waiting on a friend to scoop me up. Oh, it's hella cold out, but I had to get away to call you up. I just got back from LA. Yes, I plan to move, and I know that's what they all say, but I'ma be someone to know soon. Come fuck with me. I ain't got no plans for the weekend. Don't know what you was thinking, but I don't got no drinks for drinking. I got some weed for smoking, and I got some songs for listening. No, I don't got work in the morning. Shit, you don't know what you're missing.